Mastering productivity and procrastination, getting things done your way. Procrastination, the ultimate enemy of productivity. Or is it? What if I told you that your tendency to put things off could actually be your greatest strength? Stay with me till the end of this video and you'll learn not just how to conquer procrastination, but how to transform it into a superpower that keeps you productive and stress-free. Productivity and procrastination. It sounds like they should never mix, right? Either you're getting things done or you're putting them off. But here's the surprising truth. It's possible to procrastinate and still get things done. In fact, the trick is knowing how to turn procrastination into something useful. Let's break down your tasks and see how they can be categorized based on their level of impact. Think of them as critical tasks, important tasks, and time killers. Critical tasks, the big wins. These are the projects and tasks that really matter. They're the things that shape your future or push you closer to your long-term goals. Think of these as the game changers. Examples might include writing a business proposal that could land a major client, preparing a pitch for investors that could transform your startup, developing a product that will revolutionize your industry. Critical tasks are the ones that require your full attention, the ones that move the needle in your life. These are the things you need to do sooner rather than later because procrastinating on them has a real cost. Important tasks, keeping things in balance. Then we have the important tasks. These are activities that help maintain balance in your life, but don't necessarily have immediate dramatic consequences. They could be things like organizing your finances or creating a budget, responding to important emails or connecting with key contacts, going for a walk, doing some light exercise, or preparing a healthy meal. While these tasks are not urgent, they're essential to your well-being and long-term stability. They may not be as impactful as critical tasks, but they keep the engine running smoothly. These are things you want to tackle in between or after working on those major game-changing projects. Time killers, the mindless escape. And then, of course, we have time killers. These are the activities that feel good in the moment, but don't serve any long-term purpose. Examples could include scrolling through social media for hours on end, watching TV shows you're not even interested in, mindlessly clicking through random YouTube videos. These activities don't help you achieve anything meaningful. They're the prime culprits when it comes to procrastination. We all do them, but it's important to recognize when you're wasting time instead of making progress. Procrastination, the unseen productivity. Now, here's where things get interesting. Let's say you're facing a critical task, something really important, and you just can't bring yourself to start it. The pressure builds, and you avoid it. What happens next? You procrastinate. But here's the thing. Procrastination doesn't mean you're doing nothing. What often happens during procrastination is that you shift focus to the less pressing but still important tasks. You might not be working on that big business proposal, but you could be getting some cleaning done, responding to emails, or organizing your workspace. These may not be your top priority, but they're still productive in their own right. So you're not really wasting time if you're working on something that's important. You're simply redirecting your focus from the high pressure task to something that's still beneficial. Before we dive deeper, if you're enjoying this so far, consider subscribing and liking the video. It helps support the channel and keeps us motivated to bring you more content like this. Now, back to where we left off. How to avoid falling into time killers. Here's a simple yet powerful trick. What if you made it impossible to access time killers when procrastinating? Imagine you've hit a wall with your critical task, but instead of diving into social media or binge watching a show, you simply remove those distractions. Turn off your internet, put your phone in another room, or lock your access to non-urgent websites. Suddenly, you're faced with only two choices: tackle the critical task or work on the important tasks. And guess what? You'll probably start with the important tasks. Why? Because when you can't escape into the mindless scrolling or random distractions, you'll start to do something that feels more rewarding than doing nothing. Even if it's just organizing your desk, answering a few emails, or stretching your legs, you're still doing something productive. Turning procrastination into a superpower. The next time you find yourself procrastinating, don't just give in to the urge to watch TV or scroll aimlessly. Instead, shift gears and do something from the important tasks list. You'll be surprised how much you can get done when you give yourself the space to focus on something still meaningful, even if it's not the biggest task on your list. Here's my own example. I had a tight deadline for a presentation at work, but after days of working on it, I hit a mental block. I just couldn't bring myself to continue, so I procrastinated. Normally, I'd open my browser and start browsing random websites, but this time I knew that would only make the situation worse. Instead, I unplugged the internet and made it impossible for myself to slip into those mindless distractions. What did I do instead? I ended up cleaning my entire office and I even went to the gym. Was I avoiding my main task? Absolutely. But I was still being productive. And that's the beauty of productive procrastination. It allows you to get things done even when you're avoiding the big stuff. How to be a procrastination pro. So, how can you apply this to your own life? Here's the simple strategy. 1. Eliminate distractions. Unplug your internet, put your phone on Do Not Disturb, or go somewhere where time killers aren't easily accessible. Number 2, create a list of important tasks. These are things that aren't critical but still matter. Examples include organizing your email inbox, reviewing your goals, preparing a to-do list for the next day, doing some light physical exercise. 3, don't give in to time killers. Instead of watching the next episode or scrolling through Instagram, take action on one of your important tasks. You'll feel better about yourself and you'll be closer to finishing something meaningful. Procrastination doesn't have to be your downfall. It can be your secret weapon. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out the ones I've recommended for you here. Each one is packed with actionable tips to help you level up your life. Don't forget to click the channel logo to subscribe so you never miss out on the tools you need to thrive. Like, share, and let's keep growing together.